Hello everyone. So today we are going to talk about one of the very important topic of your geology optional paper 2, right? UPSC, of course, UPSC geology optional paper. So today we are going to talk about the basic things, the very normal thing of the muscles tissues, right? So if you see the physiology in your, of course, paper 2 syllabus has been mentioned, right? So in your physiology you have mentioned, there is mention about that muscles dash types and contraction of muscles. So here, of course, we know about the muscle. What is muscle? So if we talk about the muscle, it is a type of tissue, right? It is a type of connective tissues. In class 12th and 11th, we actually talk about that muscle is a type of tissues. Okay? So that means these muscles are made up of a specific kind of cells, right? On the basis of the different types of cells, the muscle tissues are also three types. What are the three types? The first is striated. The first is striated muscles. The second is non-striated. The second is non-striated or smooth muscles. Smooth muscles. And third one is cardiac muscles. Right? And third one is cardiac muscles. Many people may get confused that what is like striated, non-striated, because when we talk about the muscles, we actually differentiate on the basis of their function and the structure. Right? So when we talk about the muscles, so we talk about the function and the structure. So if we talk in a very simple way, which you can of course relate, so striated muscles are your voluntary muscles. Remember, now we can connect better. It's your voluntary muscles. You know? And non-striated muscles are your involuntary. Involuntary muscles. Okay. On the basis of this word, that is voluntary and involuntary, right? So voluntary means that kind of muscle. Like, what is the basic function of the muscle? First of all, movement, right? Movement of your external organ, internal organ, your complete body, right? So on the basis of that function, that these striated muscles, striated is because of the structure, and on the basis of the function, we have named it the, like, of course, scientists have named the voluntary. That means those type of muscles whose structure, right, or whose function, whose function is depend on the will of the organism, such as like our hand, our leg, our muscle, these kind of muscle which are actually dependent on the wills of the human, right, or the organism. So these are called the voluntary muscles. Non-striated muscles, such as those muscles which actually form generally in the internal organs or the visceral organs, better say. What kind of internal organs? Such as your gut system, such as your kidney system, right? So that means, are you commanding your kidney to perform any function? Is it depend on your will? No, right? So that is why it is called as the involuntary muscles. Like if we talk about this is a structure, and like the structure, it means when we talk about the structure, like if the striated muscles, I'll show where the striation is found. But when I'm talking about the non-striation, that means a striation or band-like structure doesn't found in that kind of muscles. That's why they are also known as smooth muscles, or involuntary muscles. So function of that kind of muscle does not depend on the organism's will. The third kind of it is cardiac muscle. Here, of course, we can see here directly that cardiac muscles are named because of its location. Cardiac muscle, cardiac is found in your heart system, right? Majorly it is found in the end of the veins. So what is here, we just connect one thing, like arteries and veins. Arteries carry blood always away from the heart, irrespective of any artery, even you including that pulmonary still. If you just want to connect it, of course, I am not going to talk about the circulation, but arteries are carrying blood away from the heart, while veins are carrying blood towards the heart. Even if you talk the pulmonary veins, the pulmonary veins carrying, all of the veins carrying the impure blood, towards the towards the heart, right, towards the right part of the heart, right chamber of the heart. And then even if you talk about the pulmonary artery, so that is your pulmonary artery is carrying the blood, which is carrying the pure blood, but that is carrying the blood from the lungs to the heart again. So arteries is carrying blood away from the heart, and veins is carrying blood towards the heart. Okay? So these kind of muscle found, of course, the cardiac muscles, is generally found at the end of the vein, and of course the structure of the heart system. ठीक है. So if we talk about the little structure of the striated, non-striated. So if we talk about striated muscles का structure, it is like that. ठीक है. The striated muscles are actually the multinucleated, or you can say the sensation, है ना. This is the striation. This is called the striation. That means band-like appearance. That means band-like appearance. Okay, fine. Have the multiple nucleus, and that nucleus are located at the periphery. Okay, and these are attached directly to your bones. And what is that connective tissue is called, which is attaching muscles to the bones? That is called tendon. So that is the structure of your striated muscles. But when we talk about the non-striated muscle, these are your spindle shaped like this. These are your spindle shaped like this, and they are not multinucleated, but they are the single nucleated. Okay, and they do not have the striation, right? So they do have the myofibrils like this. They do have the myofibrils. Got it? है ना? Okay, so what is one thing we can see here? Suppose that this is the nucleus. Okay, now of course we are going to talk about the sarcoplasm, sarcolemma. No worry. Okay, so here what we can see, both striated and non-striated muscles are unbranched and in the single form. But when we talk about the cardiac muscle, in that structure wise they look like the striated muscles, of course, but in the function wise they are function as a non-striated muscles. How? Like suppose that if we say this. What we can see, these are your structure like this, है ना? These are your structure like this. But there's a one thing, these cardiac muscles are your branched. These cardiac muscles are your branched. So this is A, this is B, and this is C. So this is the structure of A, this is the structure of B, and this is the structure of C. Yes, these are also striated. And there's a one thing, they are not nucleated, multinucleated, they are the single nucleated. They are the single nucleated. But they have the striation. That is why we see the structure wise cardiac muscles are your striated muscles, and function wise they are function like the non-striated. Okay, got it? This is your nucleus. And these are your striation. This is also your nucleus. And these are myofibrils. So this is a basic thing about the structure. Of course, we got the function. Now we talk about the specific structure. Like if we talk about that, okay. So there are so many things we have already know. The first thing is your sarcolemma. The first thing is about your sarcolemma. Now we talk about the individual structure of the muscle. Sarcolemma, like suppose that do not need to remember, do not need to do the ratification. Like we say the plasma lemma, right? What does that mean when we talk about the plasma lemma? What is the meaning of the plasma lemma? That means lemma is a membrane. That means outer membrane structure. Of course, I will show the diagram also. So sarcolemma is the outer membrane of the muscle fiber. Okay. Then we talk about the sarcoplasm. Then we talk about the sarcoplasm. What is sarcoplasm? The material inside of that, right? जैसे कि when we say that cytoplasm, that is a material filled in that cell, है ना? So similar is that material is called the sarcoplasm, and the outer membrane is called the sarcolemma. Now we talk about that fascicles. These are the some structure. Of course, I will show that. These are the fascicles. This is a single nuclear fiber structure. Okay. Then we talk about that sarcomere. Sarcomere is a unit, or you better can say the functional unit. Of course, I will show where the sarcomere, the functional unit of the muscle fiber. Okay. These are some of the things. So suppose that if you want to draw like that, now in that sarcomere or in that one complete muscle structure, there is a further division of epimysium, perimysium, and endomysium. Epimysium is the outermost thing. Then perimysium and endomysium is the innermost thing. Epimysium through with the like tendons are attached to the bones and the muscles at the epimysium. This is the structure of the epimysium. And at the epimysium, when we talk about that muscle contraction, so then when the neuron signals occur, actually neuron signals, yeah, acetylcholine, that is your neurotransmitter, is actually moving at the acetyl like epimysium. Okay, now we're going to see the structure of that complete, including that epimysium, perimysium, endomysium, and the fascicles and so on. Okay.